Measurement in Management and Scaling Technique. Prepared by Dr. Nazatoshima Abdurrani, UniKL Business School. Learning Outcomes. To understand the 4 basic measurement techniques in business research. To learn different measurement skills under comparative and non-comparative scaling techniques, select the correct measurement skills for different types of statements in the questionnaire and take a number of practical decisions into account while developing the skills for questions. Test the measurement instruments for its degree of stability, consistency, and reliability. Test the measurement instrument for content validity, phase validity, construct validity, and criterion validity. Introduction. Measurement is fundamental to business research. Without appropriate measurement, it is difficult to comment on business behavior or business phenomena. A skill measurement allows the investigator to make comparisons of amounts and changes in the variable being measured. Measurement consists of 2 basic processes called conceptualization and operationalization. Variables defined by conceptual definition or construct that explain the concept the variable is attempting to capture. Variables are defined by operational definition of how variables will be measured. Basic measurement techniques. There are 4 basic techniques: 1 nominal, 2 ordinal, 3 interval, and 4 ratio. Attribute type. Nominal. Description. The values of a nominal attribute are just different names. For example, nominal attributes provide only enough information to distinguish one object from another. For example, zip codes, employee ID number, eye color, sex, male or female, operation, mode, entropy, contingency, correlation, and test. Squares test, and then ordinal, the values of an ordinal attribute provides enough information to order objects. For example, hardness of minerals, grades, street numbers. Operation that you can perform will be median, percentile, rank correlation, run test, and sign test, or significant test. And then interval. For interval attributes, the differences between values are meaningful. A unit of measurement exists, whether positive or negative. For example, calendar dates, temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit. The operation that you can perform would be mean, standard deviation, Pearson correlations, and others. And t-test. Okay, and ratio, for ratio variable, both differences and ratios are meaningful. Temperatures in Kelvin, monetary quantities, counts, age, mass, length, electrical current, and all that. Okay, and nominal, for example, and here I want to stress on nominal. If you can see, is on the gender, hair color, or where do you live. Okay, and then the ordinal, there is the rank, for example, the brand, the most preferred or less preferred. Interval is when you give a scale, numerically equal distance on the scale represent equal values in the characteristic be measured, teacher scales, Likert, staple, and whatsoever, and that is actually interval. Okay, and possess order and distance, not magnitude. Statistic means standard deviation, hypothesis testing can be done interval. Yeah, and ratio, as you can see here, nominal scale, the age, yeah, ratio scale, and so you can use mean and median. So the order of values is known, that is referring to ordinal, interval, and ratio. Counts, frequency of distribution, that can be done using nominal data, ordinal data, interval, and ratio. Mode, yeah, and that will be nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio can be done. For median, ordinal, interval, and ratio. For mean, that will be interval and ratio. Um, quantity, the difference between each value, that will be interval and ratio. Add or subtract value, interval and ratio. Multiple and divide values, ratios, and true zero, that is ratio. Okay, so if you look here, nominal data, uh, that you can perform arithmetic will be whether equal or non-equal. Okay, only non-parametric statistic can be done, and it is of a categorical. Ordinal, you can test on the equal or not equal, or less or more, and also non-parametric statistic, and it is quantitative. And then interval, again you can perform uh, equal, non-equal, less or more, or positive or negative, and it's actually parametric statistic and quantitative. And ratio also parametric statistic and quantitative. Okay, now you know already the measurement and what are the tests that you can use for the depending on the type of data that you have. Okay, if you have a scale and all that, if you can see that interval, with interval data you can perform t-test, f-test, and correlation analysis. Okay, scaling techniques: comparative scaling, non-comparative scaling, uh, paired comparison, rank order, constant sum scale or sort, non-comparative scaling, continuous rating, atomized rating, Likert, semantic differential, and staple. Again, you can see the data, and that's all. Okay, I think that's all I can explain about the measurement. I mean to say that the type of data that you collect will determine the type of test that you're going to perform to test your hypothesis. So you must know what are your hypotheses and what will be the data that you will uh, analyze. So, and when you key in the data into SPSS, make sure that you put the type of the data correctly, else you cannot perform certain analysis. As you can see just now, like skills is actually falls under the category of interval. So make sure you're aware about that, and I think that's all that I want to highlight here. And please be very careful when you key in data into your SPSS. And that's all for now, and good luck for your research and have a great day. Bye bye.